ready to say good morning.
How are we all doing today, tonight?
I am well, sir.
You are well. How are you doing, Mr. Jackson?
I'm good.
That's good to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear. Hello, everybody in chat. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Again on a Saturday night. Let's say hello to some folks. Mr. Grumfog, what's happening? Joe the Bad Idea Lab, how you doing? Mr. Gregory Gibson, the old fellow. There's Mystic. Keegan, what's happening? Bill Papa Rouse. Trying to get caught up. James the Iron Antler, congrats on that SLQ, buddy. Silver Wishes, how you doing? Mr. Martin Smythe. J. Paul. Digging up the dirt with T. James. How's it going, James?
Evening, James.
Happy Bears. Digging Louisiana. Hey, I caught your email. I'm going to give you a shout here in a little bit.
We got Mr. Minix in chat, Digging SoCal, Amanda just chilling, Tom Kingery.
Howdy, Yogi.
Alex. All the great folks in here.
Mm-hmm. Jeremy, what's going down? All caps. We know it's the real Jeremy.
That's
Grandma
right.
Kelly. Mr.
Mermaid.
Minix.
Brian O'Lear. Marty V.
How does one react? Oh, what? Never mind. Wait a minute. I was rolling when Zach sent me that, Charlie.
Oh, guy.
So realistically, I do have a serious fact-based science question for you.
What?
When you placed that in the freezer, did ice cubes form?
It's not in the freezer yet. But
All right,
You
the show
have
is
to do that, Charlie. Put it in the freezer tonight. We'll see if we have ice in the morning.
the show is 2 hours.
Is sourced from a Hawaiian volcano.
Are there directions on it?
There is directions.
Let's see what the directions for rehydrating our water would be.
Hey, Brad the Alpha Ninja.
Hello, Yodi, Amanda.
Let's see those directions.
Relic
Okay.
Reaper.
Here's the directions.
For the dehydrated water into any container
You fancy.
you fancy, add water until it looks like water. Drink and enjoy the simple pleasure of turning nothing into something. That's it.
Now look at the ingredients. Wait, put it on full screen, Zach.
And it's
Calorie
healthy.
zero. Absolutely nothing. 420%.
I mean, I don't see how it could get any better. It's healthy for you. It's simple.
No carbs, no fat, no sugar,
No, nothing.
no GMO.
I mean, that's clean eating right there. That's about as clean as it gets. Mystic, what's happening?
Good evening, coming out swinging. Good evening, Vernon. Good evening, Mandy, Keegan, Miss Amanda, Javier, Bruh,
Brah.
Mr. Minix, Marty V, J. Paul,
Moon, what's happening, Moon?
Moon, Tom K, Gregory Gibson,
John the
Shannon
Relic
Dalton.
Reaper.
Howdy, Shannon.
No, SoCal, it is a science experiment and explaining to some of us who were sleeping through science class.
Yeah, but digging SoCal Bill, that guy made millions with those pet rocks. Let me tell you, when I was a little kid, my sister had one.
I don't know if any of you guys saw this, but there was some kind of push on banning assault weapons, and on eBay, somebody posted an assault rock. They just took a picture of a rock. They posted an assault rock. Now the auction went for like the longest time you could possibly have on eBay or the listing. The assault rock was not the funny part, it was just a rock. The questions and responses, this dude was answering every question. Well, what's the capacity of the magazine? 1. What colors is this assault rock available in? Any color you can paint it. There was like 200 questions on this assault rock. It was absolutely hilarious.
Good evening, Lucky
I
Duck.
wonder if they actually bidded on it.
Mr. William E. Oh, I'm sure somebody did, Charlie, because it goes back to the old George Carlin axiom. You nail two things together in this country that haven't been nailed together before, some schmuck will buy it, okay?
I like your word there, axiom. Wow, it's your word of the night.
That is where's my quarter at for my
That's
quarter
right.
word of the night?
Greg, AU Diver 79. You know the bad thing about this accent is I got a hold of my friend Ernie. I started telling him this bullshit that you sent me, right? And I'm like, guess what I got in the mail from Jackson? He goes, what? Dehydrated water. And he's all, hey, man, how did it taste?
Pretty dehydrated.
Whenever you think you're at the bottom of the bottom of the rung here, somebody comes up from the bottom and they're like, "Hey, how you doing?"
I told him I was going to rat him out. Oh, there he is too. Hey, Ernie, what's up, buddy? Hey, Holy morning. How's it going?
Good evening, Lucinda. Good evening, Don Riddle.
Well, hold on a second. What makes you think that I sent that to you?
Oh, I knew as soon as I saw it.
Howdy, Owen.
You see my place. I don't have two shiny nickels to rub together.
Yeah.
Dehydrated water. I do have to.
Yeah, but you just need a couple. You just need a couple old dimes, not a couple of shiny nickels for that. So.
Oh, you should have seen these quarters I got back as change today. They were beat.
Howdy, Papa Rouse. Carrie.
Riddle, I guarantee you somebody's gone in a restaurant asking for diet water.
Howdy, J. Paul. Good evening, Beth. Workman's. Mystic.
Mike the Greek, yo.
Yo, Mike. Miss Wendy. Bart.
Hello, Mike. I didn't see Mike. I'd have figured he'd been all over that dehydrated water. He must be just getting warmed up.
Hi, Mandy.
Howdy, Show Me Treasure. Bart Cubbins.
Workman's Adventures.
Miss Paula Abrams. Sorry, excuse me.
The Bud Files.
The lifeblood of the breatharian diet. Oh, I don't know what the hell that is, but I like it.
I don't know. Rocky Mountain Prospector Brad Hayden, what's happening, bud?
Yeah, I've still got that my picture of my phone there, Mike.
Oh, that picture wouldn't be deleted. Who are you kidding?
No, you're right. That wouldn't be deleted.
That's saved in 3 or 4 locations. At a
See, my problem is there's still a picture out there of Rob picking his nose somewhere. Okay,
That's right.
That's all right, because Charlie's sound asleep on a stream that you happen to know which one it is too.
That's not
fantastic, Moon. I'll go check that out. Thank you.
Hello, Dan Bob.
Number 2, James. Good evening, James. Hi, Miss Fairy Dust.
Gary Holdereg, how you doing, bud? I got your email. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
Howdy, Muddy Mess. It says toasted, a little dry. Yodi says very airy water.
That's right.
I don't know what movie it's from. I've only seen the shorts on YouTube where this kind of grumpy old waitress lady comes up to the table where 2 men are ordering, and she says, "What don't you want?" They look at her. They're like, "What the hell? What don't you want? What are you talking about? Everyone comes in here, orders steak and this. So either you don't want the cornbread or you don't want the beans. What don't you want?" They look at each other. "I don't want the beans. I don't want the cornbread."
Riddles and Relics, what's happening, bud?
Howdy, Jim Steele. Good evening, Miss Angie.
See, you guys are saying that I'm the one who sent the water. Kelly even knows how much they are and where to get them. Could have been Kelly.
No, it was all you, buddy.
Howdy, Miss Dow.
Hello, Miss Dow.
Hi, honey.
I don't know if you were here before, but Charlie was doing his usual complaining. You didn't freeze his dehydrated water for him for the stream.
Why are you trying to get me in trouble already?
You know, Chris, they sell dehydrated water next to the blinker fluid. My buddy was driving with his wife one time around dusk, and she went to put the headlights on, and he said, No, honey, don't put them on yet till it gets really dark because it will start using up more gas when you put the headlights on. And she shut the headlights off.
That's like Tesla exhaust.
Well,
Hey, Tesla had a good week this week, guys. I'm a happy guy. So you bring on all the freaking Tesla muffler jokes you want.
Well, it's like I was telling Charlie before the stream. As soon as he went on his dehydrated ice rant, or his understanding of it, Rob just got this look on his face, the same one Charlie had when Rob was expressing the importance of using Tesla only mufflers. Rob just had his look on his face on the side of the screen. He's like, "This is really happening." Same look. This is happening.
You know,
Yeah,
and nobody stopped me. I just went on that big rant about what a great deal at $800 was for that Tesla muffler system. And nobody stopped me. Everybody was just like, we're going to let Rob roll.
We can't stop you. We're in the chat. That's your co-host. This is the guy that's supposed to have your back, and he was standing there.
No, we don't have each other's backs in this stream.
No,
9:54 p.m. Charlie, new guy named Dan Bob. Welcome to the chat, Dan.
Welcome, Dan.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Sorry, we're always a little behind starting off saying hi to everybody because these little stories get in the way.
Yep.
Howdy, Dirt Devil Roger.
Lucky Duck Diggers.
Northern Found.
Hey, Frank.
I would like it to be noted that Rob started this stream on time. People were saying things and he was highlighting them in real time. So we're going to wait about 30 minutes and see how far behind he is.
No. I'm going to be caught up in 15 minutes. What time is it? It is 9:58. By 10:13, I will be caught up. Martin Smythe.
Mr. Martin Smythe. Beth, Ben, US, BNS Odysseys. God,
That's true, Bill. Picking your nose is better than poking a dough. That is true, Bill.
I mean, if we got a scorecard going on here, Rob seems to be a few holes ahead of Charlie here.
And we like to keep it that way.
Mr. Bart Cummins.
Dan says, live from frozen cow pens. Now, I've heard of cow pens, but I don't know where that's at. Charlie, was it nice your way? Because it was freaking gorgeous here today. It was 70 degrees here today. Absolutely freaking beautiful here today.
We had a beautiful day here. I went up to the house that we're trying to sell, and Brad found some houses that were 1900s right down the street from us, right down the road, literally. So we go.
Did you get permission on one of them?
Got permission from one of them. Just the one house we asked, because it's already getting late in the day. And we didn't find much. Found some Wheaties and some other things, but nothing like old. But they were a super nice couple. They told us they know the neighbors across maybe 2 houses down, and then the house right next to them. So we're going to possibly get that. But across the street from them, there was a huge house. Well, at one time it used to be a bank, and then it used to be a school, and the bank vault is still in behind the house there. So he goes, yeah, drive around the corner there and look behind that house. You'll see it. And we did, and sure enough, there's a bank vault back there.
With just by itself?
Yeah, well, it's still connected to the house, but the framework is still there.
Hey, Charlie, Alpha Ninja has a fun fact for you.
I'm not going to respond. I don't know.
So, Charlie, you were detecting today.
We did.
Were they nice people?
Very, very nice people.
So did they ask any questions about why you came back?
What do you mean?
Why you had to go back?
What are you talking about?
I heard a little birdie told me a little story today.
Oh, my God. This guy's killing me. I did a Monardo.
Did you do a Monardo today?
I left a $1,600 machine in there.
Did you do a very expensive Monardo today?
Oh, God. I didn't tell Zach that.
Oh, no. We're going to tell him now.
It's best you didn't.
I did, Rob. I left the machine. But you've done it. You've done it twice, right? There. That's what I told Brad. Well, I'm not the only one. He's done it twice.
But see, here's the scary thing. The first time I did it, it wasn't my machine. I had borrowed a Knox 600 because mine was in the shop, and I was over 20 miles away when I pulled off the side of the road because I kept looking through my rearview mirror of the truck bed and I couldn't see it in the truck bed, and I pulled off. And Charlie, I'm telling you, that was a sinking feeling when you're 20 miles away, 3 counties away from your house. You're 20 miles from where you were detecting, and luckily. When I called John Groney from the Groney Boys, he's like, I'm still only like 5 minutes away, Rob. Let me get down there and go see if it's still in the lady's yard. And it was a nice neighborhood and everything. So, and it was her side yard. She goes, yeah, Rob, just come on back. So whipped around for the 30-minute drive back, and he handed me the machine and my shovel. But the second time I did it was with my 800. and that was not in a good neighborhood. That was in a very bad neighborhood. And I made it all the way to the house, from Clearwater, 30 miles. And I went to go unload the truck, and nothing was there. And I leave. I just hopped in the truck and turn around, Denise, and my phone goes off like 30 seconds later. She goes, weren't you just in the driveway? Yeah, but I forgot my machine.
As you shipped your pants?
I did ship my pants. I shipped my pants bad that day. My only saving grace on the second time. The first time, I left it propped up on the shovel in the lady's yard. But like I say, it was a good neighborhood. I left it way in the backyard. Nobody noticed it. The second time, luckily, I had set it down on the ground. So if you looked real close, you might have saw the shovel sticking up, but you wouldn't have seen the machine sticking down unless you got closer. And I got lucky; it was still laying there in the yard. But and it was actually, to be honest with you, the fob that I can't find, that's one of a kind that I think is going to go into the museum that I can't find right now, and I'm not telling everybody about it. When I found that rare relic, I was so excited that I was sitting on my tailgate cleaning it. And then I said, you know what? The Clearwater Historical Museum is right down the street. Let's go drive down there and see if they're open and go show it. And Charlie, I just got off my tailgate, got in the truck, drove away, and the machine was still out there where I found the item. And that's how that one happened.
I went over to
how far away did you get?
Oh, not far. I backed out into the street. That's it. And I was like, hey, did you grab my detector? And Brad just looks at me and goes, no. That's great. You weren't even still in the yard? All right, Brene.
Now, the Mike the Greek, the nursing home jokes are on Sunday morning, okay?
Hello, Rose Nose Treasures. She's from JP Lawns. They're sending a raid over.
Hi, Rose.
Hi, Rose.
Good evening.
Hobo Rob, what's happening?
Good evening, Culver.
Hey, Culver. Hi, Paula. Mr. Minix.
Howdy, Danny boy.
I'm just now where Moon said he emailed you. Hi, Angie. And we're supposed to get snow here in Florida.
Get out.
Huh?
Get out. Are you serious?
Tuesday.
I thought it was supposed to be cold by now already. So when we went out of the house today, we went down to T-Mobile to talk to them about getting into a new plan for a little less money because now that we're old people. And they had a really good salesman there, Charlie, because not only did we come out with not less of a plan, Denise came home with an $800 phone.
Huh? What happened? She came home with an $800 phone.
Yeah, so here's the deal. I'm not going to give any names, but there's somebody on YouTube here, another subscriber, said, "Hey Rob, I got a few silver rounds I'd like to sell. I'm getting together some cash." So I said, "Yeah." So he sent me a picture. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'd be interested in them." We negotiated a price, and they said, "Okay, well go ahead and just send money to my Cash App." And I went, "I don't do Cash App. I don't have Cash App or Venmo." And they go, "Okay, well, do you have PayPal?" And I go, "Yeah, but I don't keep any much money in there because after that whole fiasco with Rob, mainly dirt fishing, where they forcibly took that money out of his account, and they have done that. eBay has done that to me before, taking money out of my account when I lost a dispute that I should have won."
Mm-hmm.
Wow, he's further behind than me.
Yeah.
I stopped keeping a lot of money in my PayPal account, so I was like, "Well, I have to transfer the money." And they go, "Well, why don't you have your link to one of your cards?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "You just pay it through your card, it'll take it right out of your bank account." So I wound up doing that through my PayPal account. But, there's a lot of things we do here that, for donations and stuff, people say, "Hey, do you have Venmo or Cash App?" So I thought I'll sign up for Cash App. My phone wouldn't take it. I tried 4 times to download it. So I took the phone into T-Mobile today and I said, "Hey, can you give me a hand with this? I keep getting this error message on my phone for Cash App." And Charlie, the guy looked at my phone, he watched me do it, and he stood there speechless. And I go, "What's wrong?" And he goes, "I've never seen that error code before." And I go, "Why?" He goes, "Because your phone's so old it won't accept the Cash App algorithm. It won't even your phone won't even it won't recognize your phone because it's too old." So anyway, Denise got a new phone. I've got a newer phone here that I'm going to be pulling out and using. And Denise got a phone where her camera is much better. And about 6 months from now, I'm going to upgrade to a nice Samsung phone that's got an incredible camera. So hopefully, guys, later on in the year, I'm hopefully going to have a lot clearer, more focused pictures when I get the new camera. So, but anyway,
hopefully that time's coming soon there. So.
All right, look, Hobo Rob did it. I left a sluice box in the river 60 miles away. I got back as soon as I got home, realized I forgot it. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Rob, it's nice to know that Charlie and I aren't the only two Menardos there. Oh, Bill, I left my camera on the back of the truck cover. It still made it 5 miles. Nice. Howdy, JP. Thanks for the bar raid charts.
Charge, JP. We'll get over there in a minute, buddy.
Thank you, Chris Roberts. Thank you, PA. Rocky Mountain Brad.
I just got to Brad's comment about the gullible not being in the dictionary.
Howdy, Chris Roberts. Good evening, Mr.
Mark
Roberts.
Henninger. There's my buddy Roger, Dirt Devil Detective.
It's nice having Rose on the panel over there. It's an attractive diversion for all them beards over there. Charlie Yamill is here.
Hey, Yamill. Well, while Yamill's here, you guys, I want to.
Howdy, Pat Paul.
I'm gonna go ahead and announce this real quick. I'm gonna go full screen for a second.
Wow, J. Paul ran over to shovel.
All right, Yamill and Lehlani from Digging It Detectors. That's them up in the corner, right there.
Howdy, Brian.
Somewhere that way. No, that way. That way. That way.
Yep. Yeah, that way. There you go.
Something like that. Anyways, very, very nice couple. I've told you guys plenty of times about them and what they do for us here. So we are giving away one of their diggers tonight.
Ooh, with a leather. Nice.
It's very, very nice. And also, you guys, he sent me not one, not two, but four gift cards for their shop.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, Charlie, I did have a question.
4 of these bad boys. So we'll
nice.
get 4 of these tonight.
Charlie, I did have a question.
Yes, sir.
Was that shovel dehydrated waterproof?
I'll have to look on the manual on that, Zach. But I think it's pretty good. I've been using it, and it's a great digger. And one of these nights, we're hoping to get them on the stream. We would really love to have them up here and talk to them and see how it all got started for them. From detecting to starting a business like that, pretty cool.
And here's the link.
Charlie, that'd be interesting. I'd like to hear how. Yeah, I would like to hear that story. How they decided to start that business, because that's not a small decision.
No, and they're a young couple, and man, they put in a lot of work. So.
And here's the link for Digging It Detectors in the chat there. Make sure you guys check out all their specials, as well as their I think they have a clearance section or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Danny
Kate
boy.
says her and Deej did the same thing.
Oh, wow.
Left their machines and shovels right next to the road. We freaked out. Yeah, I did too. Okay. They were still there when we got back. I'm glad you guys got them back. Howdy, Pat Paul.
Oh, man.
Paul is negative 12 degrees right now. A whole bunch of nope. Hey, Digging Louisiana. Good evening.
Mr. Chris Roberts.
Hello, Ringo.
Hey, Ringo. I got to get Rose Nose hooked up there.
Dal says they
already.
Dal says they also.
Scott, I still have a buddy, my best friend Steve, the guy that I go to Bowling Green with up on the races. He still has a flip phone, and he doesn't text. He doesn't like texting much. His family needs to get a hold of him. They just call him. No, it's not that bad, Bill.
You're right.
Wow. Dal asked for the senior discount. Charles was shocked and asked and gave me a dirty look. Go for them senior discounts, sir.
Not doing it. Greg, Finding America, how you doing? You know how bad. Hey, Texas Donna. Hi, Patty.
You know what, Bill? It's funny you
Okay.
say that. My very first phone I ever got was a Nokia, and it was 25 cents a minute. So you joke about taking a quarter. I never used that thing because I got thinking every 1 minute I'm on this phone, it's costing me a quarter.
Oh, we lost Jackson. Mr. Scott McClory.
Yeah, that's true, Fairy Dust, but
Ooh, Scott says it's gonna be minus 12 this week for 3 days. Yeah, we're expecting snow up here in the Panhandle.
out of data Soriuses. Oh, Scott, we had a SWAT team guy out, and he was literally the golden haired new recruit for the. He was the first guy that right off probation they allowed to be on the SWAT team. He didn't even have like 2 years experience on the road, and he walked out to the cruiser to check his cruiser, and put his MP5 in the carry case on the roof of this cruiser, and took out the back seat, checked your back seat like we're supposed to, make sure there's nothing in your back seat, and drove away with the MP5 machine gun on the roof of his cruiser. And a guy that our department had arrested like half a dozen times and had a long felony record, he found it, and he saw that it said property of Largo Police Department. He went, you know what? F them guys. I think I'll just keep it for a few days just to mess with them. And he had it for about 3 days. And then he called his lawyer up and said, look what I found. And you think we should turn this in? The lawyer's like, you need to get that. So the lawyer met with him and came into the lobby of the police department. But they called out the entire Explorer program, like 25, 30 kids. And they walked the grounds of every street he remembered driving looking for that thing. And you could bet your ass the department was freaking out for 3 days without having that machine gun in their possession.
Oh, I can imagine.
You know what? Scott,
yeah, I could.
That's like a Simpsons episode, the criminal in the Simpsons episode when a cop turns a corner and the gun goes sliding off the roof. All right.
It is hard to type somebody individually, Dow. The stream moves as fast.
Fox, how's it going? Brad says his mother-in-law had one of those brick phones there, Rob.
No, it wasn't a brick phone. It was a small one. But when I first became a police department, the supervisors actually carried the big brick phone in the canvas bag that you literally took the brick phone out. 7 Stacks, good evening. Carrie's asking, what did I find out about my hip? I had my big MRI Wednesday, guys. I'm not going to go into details, but I can tell you right now that based on how small that machine was, that was pretty much the worst hour of my life. I will tell you guys that. I really thought for sure with my heart beating so hard, stuck in that little tube that was literally hitting my sides, that I was going to have a stroke. My blood pressure was so high because I was freaking out in that tube, but I managed to do some breathing exercises, get through it without having a stroke. I'm glad somebody didn't put a blood pressure cuff on me because it'd have been through the roof. And I will know Tuesday or Wednesday of next week what the results are. So thank you, Carrie. Thank you for asking.
Well, we're all looking forward to some good news there, Rob.
Me too.
Yodi says, I went out for a hunt this morning and forgot my phone and camera at home, and it was kind of nice not having them for once. Absolutely, Yodi.
Yeah, absolutely, Yodi. That happens every now and then, but what happens to me is when I do that, I'll find something nice. So you're like this. Hi, guys. Here's the item I found today. Sorry you're not going to see any pictures of it out in the wild, but my phone was in my car.
Rob, I have the GoPro 10, right? And I haven't used this thing in forever. But anyways, I brought it out today. I figured I'll just take it with us. So we go out. Yeah. We go out hunting. I left it in the truck. Brad makes a short video clowning me. Then, so I get to the computer. I put it in there. And like 95% of the filming is like when we're in Tallahassee. I was filming somebody else. It's never me finding it. It's somebody else finding everything. It was like 95%.
You went to hand me that silver dime or the Indian, whatever it was, and I went to reach my hand out. You just dropped it. I laughed so hard that time.
Greg, Yankee down south. What's happening, sir?
Good evening, Ringo.
I just got to where Brad says he has one of those diggers too, and they are great. They are really good.
And Patty got hers this week. It is very nice. Thank you, Patty.
There's a reason why people offer you to. Never mind.
Huh?
You guys are turtles.
We're turtles.
I'm getting there, though.
Charlie's even farther behind than you, Rob.
I am.
Oh, nice, Mystic. Found a huge old silver ring today at Tower Park. Heavy machinery tore up the dirt. I'll have to look to see which one that is, Mystic.
We must be way back in Zaxxon.
We are.
Well, no. I just thought to myself at 58. It was 6:58 my time. He said, "Watch this. In 15 minutes, I'll be caught up." He's 15 minutes behind.
I'm actually only 5 minutes behind right now.
America.
PA says 3 to 5 inches of snow for the Eagles game tomorrow.
Hey, LL, how you doing? Texas Donna, hi.
Yeah, Jim. Is there any surprise in that, Jim? Thank you, Texas Donna. Actually, Bill, I asked him, can I trade my phone in on a new trade? He goes, "Oh no, I'm sorry, we don't take that phone for trade anymore. It's too old." Oh, yep, I remember Roman charges. Wow, Digging Louisa, I had a game warden friend run over his laptop and send it to me, see if I could fix it. Oh man, I've never run over my computer.
I've ran over myself.
Yep, Relic Reapers had a phone bag in the 90s, yep.
Scott's got a question. Who remembers not being able to call a friend because you were out of minutes? That was a thing, too.
I thought you claimed you were in your 40s, Charlie.
Huh?
Yeah, Donna, my older sister says that all the time. Getting old's not for sissies. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I'm 45 now, Zach. I'll be 46 in a week or so.
You're lying.
What do you mean?
Fairy Dust, this was my second MRI. The first one, they put you in head first, but it was a lot bigger. I had like 6 inches above my head. I had room with my elbow. This one luckily put me in feet first. But here's the thing. The guy puts me in there, and he's going, "Okay, you're a good-sized guy. This is going to be a little tight." And I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "So cross your arms over." So first off, you feel like you're in the coffin pose, okay? And then he comes over and he lays a sheet over me, and I'm like, "Well, that's nice. The guy knows it's cold in here. He's going to make me a little warm." And he goes around to both sides of the table, and he tucks the sheet in under my body. So now I'm paralyzed. I can't move. And then to top it all off, he says, "Listen, we need you to be really still." He comes out with surgical tape and tapes my toes together, tapes my feet together. So I am literally immobilized in this machine. And then he tried putting me in there, and my elbows wouldn't fit in. I yelled, and he stopped putting me in, and he brought me out, and he goes, I said, "I can't fit in here with both these elbows, guys." I said, and he goes, "Can you raise your arms above your head?" I go, "I can raise this one above my head. I can't raise this one." And he goes, "Okay, put this arm over like this, and then bring this arm behind your head." And so, yeah, that was real comfortable. 45 minutes into that tube when the torn rotator cuff here was not liking being out of place for all that time.
Would you like me to tell you the bright side of that situation, Rob?
It's over.
No. The bright side of that situation is that you had a male orderly. If you would have had a young, fresh graduated female orderly, you could have possibly wound up with taped up feet and a tent, which wouldn't have went over well.
Zach, let me put it this way. That machine was so close to me, the tent wouldn't have fit in there, okay? I'm telling you right now.
I'm sorry about that, miss. It's just I see this kind of stuff in certain videos I watch when my wife's not home.
Yeah, the tent wouldn't have made it in there, okay? I'm not saying I'm John Holmes or anything, but that's how damn close that machine was, okay? Thank you, Tom.
Rob, we got Eton Beaches here. Wow, it's big.
2 weeks in a row. Good evening, Eaton Beach.
Park Rat Pat came here at the perfect time.
And let the hazing begin.
I have an idea how both of you guys could make this show funner for you guys without being the blunts of jokes. You should think about things that you want to say, write them down on a list, and hand them to your wives and see if they pass approval. Denise is going to go down the list. She's going to no, don't do that. You were really thinking about saying that?
It was horrible. You have your feet taped together. The guy's got the sheet pressed down around your sides to where you can't move your body at all. The only thing is after the first 15 minutes when he took me out, and he goes, "How you doing?" I go, "Not well." And he goes, "Can you do the next one?" I said, "I'm gonna try it." I said, "But I need to move my butt over about a half an inch to the right." No, I don't remember the telegraph. Bob. Chris is right. There wasn't room for any more.
You guys make me feel like a better person.
A better person?
Yeah.
Better or bitter?
Better.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Miss K. Yes, she does.
There's an entire world full of mess-ups I could be making that I'm not, so I'm feeling pretty good.
All right, I didn't make 10:13, but at 10:23, I'm caught up with Miss Amanda's 10:23 comment.
Captain Vic.
Gregory, when I got hired by my second agency, I left when I first got hired.
Hey, Colonel.
When I first started in police work, the agency that sponsored me to the police academy didn't hire me because I had a pretty crappy high school driving record. So I got hired by a real small 30-man agency. And then after a year and a half with having enough experience, I went back to the agency that sponsored me and they hired me. So the little agency I was at, we had walkie-talkies. So it was on your belt. So when I go to this new agency, and I'm my first day in uniform, and I'm with my training officer in the briefing room, and we start breaking up to go to our police cars. I walk over to the radios on the wall, and I grab a radio to go take it with me, portable radio. And my training officer comes and goes, "Oh no, don't touch those. Put that back in the charger." And I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Well, those are for the canines." And I go, "Well, what do we use?" "What do you mean? What do we use?" I go, "What do we use for portable radios? We don't have portable radios." I'm like, this is a 500-man department. I just came from a department with 30 people, and we had radios when we got out of our cars. You're telling me when I get out of my cruiser now, I'm on my own with no portable radio? Yeah. And
Wow.
That's the way it was. And I got out of my cruiser once in North County, which is like halfway from here to Charlie's house, and I was the only deputy out there. And I remember getting out of my car, and the dispatcher says, it was a domestic between a couple, and the dispatcher says, call us on the people's phone to let us know that you're okay. Call from the house to give us a status check to let you know we're okay. And I call from the people's phone. You think they have a phone? I'll be really happy if anybody in this house speaks English, okay? Much less having a phone. And that's it, guys. And that's why we were allowed to carry a second gun on our ankles, because you were on your own. You were the only deputy in 20, 30, 40 miles. And you didn't have a radio, so when you got out of the car, you literally
You're not calling for backup at any time soon.
I told you guys about the guy I know who was a highway patrol officer in the 50s, right?
What happened?
That was a whole nother.
He's gone now, but this guy was a highway patrol officer in the 50s before Interstate 15 was Interstate 15, or it might have only been a two-way highway between Barstow and Las Vegas, and he was out there patrolling that. Back in those days, he used to run an old Dodge something or another. The radios took up the entire trunk, and they used so much power, and the cars were running on generators, not alternators. With his lights on, if he was on a call, they would actually idle the battery dead in the car because the radio took so much power. He's telling me a story, and I'm like, well, what do? Write somebody a ticket and then ask if they can turn around and give you a jump? He says, yes, actually. And he says it was the 50s and people would. I said, if you wrote me a ticket, I'm not giving you a jump.
No, it's not happening.
There was a point down here in the late early 80s, early 90s where we had like California, they had that no rain and everything here was bone dry. The cruisers, the FHP, Florida Highway Patrol, could not do they couldn't do the interstate, Zach, to like be on the side of the road for tickets. because when they were parking their cruisers on the side of the interstate, the grass was so dry that they had several occurrences where the catalytic converter caught the grass on fire and the cars burned up. The guys had to jump out of the cruiser, so they couldn't park on the side of the road anymore.
So it was just land speed record. It was the Florida Autobahn. They can't pull us over.
You see that, Zach?
Aaron McKelly says her dad carried 3 guns. I got pulled over one time coming back from Missouri, Charlie, in some little podunk town, and I think it was in Mississippi, and it was one of those where you're cruising down the interstate, and then you come to this like one traffic light town, and the speed limit goes from 70, 60 to 50 to 40 to 30, and I was still cruising like almost at 70 to 30. And it was like 1, 2 in the morning, nobody around. And all of a sudden these blue lights come on and I pull over. And the cop walks up to my car and I'm sitting there and I keep my hands on the wheel and he comes and goes, "How you doing?" I said, "Pretty good. I just want to let you know I'm armed. I'm a former deputy." And the guy goes, "Oh, okay, no problem." He goes, "You armed?" "No, no worries. It's Mississippi. Everybody's armed." And he says, "How you doing tonight?" and everything. And we start talking. And I said, "How you doing?" He goes, "Pretty good." I said, "You got some backup out here?" He goes, "No, I'm the only guy for 40 miles. He says, "We're a 2-man department."
Oh, wow.
I said, "Are you serious?" He goes, "Yeah." He says, "I'm actually a deputy and I work for the county, but this is my part-time job working for this little city. And I'm the only guy on the city tonight. So if I need a backup, I got to call one of my buddies over at the sheriff's office, but they're 30, 40 miles away." I said, "Well, I hope you have some kind of backup." And he goes, "Well, I got my hip gun on. I got my ankle gun on." He says, "My AR-15 is in between my seats, in the holster in between my seats, and in each door panel, in case I get in trouble, I've got another sidearm in each door panel of the car. So I have 5 weapons." And I said,
"That's
"Good for
crazy,
you, partner. Be safe." Yeah, he had to carry 5. He was the only guy out there, Charlie. Good evening, Ellsworth.
Hey, Carl.
A guy I know got pulled over in Texas with his gun illegally, loaded in his front seat or whatever. He told the cop, walks up to the windows. He says, "Oh, I got a loaded gun right here." The cop says, "Don't show me yours, and I won't show you mine."
That's a great line. I'll have to remember that line.
All right. What's JP at right now? Do you know, Zach?
I can find out. JP is at 61.
61. We got
81.
81 here, so we should be able to get them at least 30, I think, right?
I think we can make them hit 90. We don't have a lot of our people have already been there, I think, so I'm not sure if we can get 100. So
well, let's do that. Let's if somebody would pin the link.
I got it right now.
I'll go over here.
JP Lawrence, hit the like. Everybody go over there. Give them a good thumbs up.
There it is.
I was there earlier.
Yep.
We've sent so many people over there so often that they're starting to get over there and get ahead of us on the like rates.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. I was over there earlier. I've been on a mission. I'm trying to get one of the regulars over at JP's is a talented guitarist and singer, and she doesn't like to show it. So I'm on a new mission to get her to sing and play the guitar again on camera, because the last one she did vanished, and I'm sure she's lurking. I was hanging out at JP's for 20 minutes before this one came on. JP starts 45 minutes before us.
Oh, really?
See, all the times are screwed up. JP starts 6 o'clock my time. We start 6:45. Hello, AU Diver.
They're at 80 right now.
Keep it going, folks. Get them as high as we can.
Nice, guys.
Prize to be determined.
William E., what's happening? John says, already done. Oh, Grandma Kay was there before we even started. Awesome. You guys are awesome. Carrie says I made it 63.
I just went
Greg
back over
Funny
there.
America was 65.
I just went back over there and looked. I hadn't even hit the thumbs up yet. I guess I was holding out.
Mr. Nick Molnar, how you doing, sir?
They're at 85.
Five, guys, 5.
All right,
look
let me get
over
over
there.
there. I haven't
Look
gotten
over
over
there.
there yet. Let me get over there.
Carson
Okay.
has a huge chocolate chip cookie and a glass of milk right in front of the camera. Makes it look massive. I want cookies and milk.
I wonder if she's got that drone out yet.
Who?
She said she had.
Yeah, I know she did. I saw the video. She did a short little clip in front yard, but it was.
All righty, guys. I made it 87.
87. Brad said he was 84. Smart ass Angie. It's funny, we have to hit the bar before we hit Charlie's. Relic says they're at 89. Little Penny Coin says 90.
Little Penny, hello.
Awesome. You guys are awesome.
Thank you all very much.
Okay, Ann. Still crazy windy and freezing cold. Hope to get out soon.
It was such a nice day here today.
I was going to comment on that while you guys were bragging about your 70-degree temperatures. I'm like, you realize that 2/3 of the nation is under large amounts of snow and ice.
Yeah, it's I feel bad for some of these people because it's
Rob, we're projected to be down to 24 degrees come Tuesday.
Are you guys' houses even equipped with heaters, or do you just got to rough it?
We have heaters.
No. Most every AC system here has if you don't have what they call an AC and heat pump with it, you'll have emergency heat. So the emergency heat will you have to kick that on manually. And when Denise put the heat on the other day, Zach, for like the first hour, the house smells like it's on fire because it's burning off all the dust on the heater coils because you haven't used it for years.
Sienna said they're going to be at 17.
We had a cold spell last week. I think it's warming up.
Yeah, how cold did it get there? Hey, Sheldon, what's happening, SC?
Greg says they're at a balmy 20 degrees, finding America. Good evening, Greg. 7 degrees with a wind chill of 9 to 10 and 6 inches. See, don't even leave the house. Don't even get out of your pajamas if you don't have to, people.
No, if it's that cold, I won't be leaving. You guys, if it's that cold, I will be a great YouTube supporter because I won't be leaving right here unless I'm going right over there to get another cup of nice warm coffee.
There you go.
No, next week, I mean, our lows overnight are in the high 20s.
Good evening, Gary.
Hey, Gary.
But we hit mid-50s, mid-60s during the day.
I know. You hear Park Rat? Look at these lucky bastards up north. We're stuck down here paying for ice while they get it for free.
That's because they have water.
I knew it's coming. I knew it.
I knew you.
Denise kept saying to me, I don't understand what Zach is talking about. I said, Charlie could not understand the concept that Zaxxon's so far out in the desert that they don't have frost that freezes over. So Charlie kept saying, of course you got a layer of ice on there. Zach's like, no, we don't have water. Yeah, but you got ice. No, and Charlie just wasn't grabbing that concept that they don't even have frost out there. And I was trying to explain to Denise about the water thing, Charlie.
But they did have black ice out there before. It has happened. You can Google it.
When?
Yeah, Mr. Minnick says, see, Charlie, it's not dehydrated water. It's freeze-dried, like coffee.
I mean, I kid you not. I have never in my life hit a patch of black ice.
Yeah, I know, Scott.
I have.
You're right. I'm feeling bad for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. J. Paul says, my fishing area isn't froze over good enough that my fat ass can go out there on the ice, but I have a floating seat and a life jacket, and I got a heater for the shanty, so I'd be warm to go. You know, I don't like the cold, guys, but I think I would try like to go out on a frozen lake and do the old cut the saw into the hole for the ice thing and a little shanty that at least had a heater on, so I wouldn't be completely miserable. But I would try ice fishing one time.
Wow.
Look at Finding America.
Really, Greg? Oh man.
Oh, you guys!
Hey Matt, what's happening, buddy? Treasure hunting, SWPA. How you doing, bub? Oh, Greg. Ray,
I'm just making sure the few people that haven't been in here, Charlie, lately are going to be in the duck races.
Okay.
Minnick says the ice fishers are all over the lake while where he's at ice fishing in the middle of the lake is still open water.
See, Zach, I wouldn't be doing that. I'm not going on some lake unless the entire lake is so solidly frozen that I see some guy driving a Chevy Silverado on the lake and it hasn't sank yet. Okay.
I just can't think of a reason that I need to be on a lake when it's frozen. I've thought about it, and there's just not one. Relic Reaper's
there you go.
Relic Reaper's claiming it's officially tried to get on TikTok and it's banned in the
No
US.
shit, that's not supposed to go into effect till Monday.
Hold on, tomorrow.
Hold on, I've got TikTok experts. Let me ask.
Wow, Don.
Yeah, my wife was saying it was tomorrow that we're doing that.
Or tomorrow, excuse me. Yes.
Yeah. There was
Treasure Hunting SWPA. Good evening.
Yep, Matt's here.
Okay.
Brad said there was a ton of wrecks from Black Ice here today. Had I-15 shut down early.
All right, my peanut gallery has responded. I yelled through the house if they got banned off of TikTok. They all got kicked off 5 minutes ago. Ask me how they all knew they got kicked off at the same time, but
because they were all on it.
TikTok is gone.
Wow. Now, they have said that Trump could issue an executive order to reinstate it.
I kind of hope he doesn't.
Well, I'll be honest with you, it would definitely benefit YouTube for sure. Zach?
Yep. Oh, Dan just sent this.
Yeah, he just sent that to me too. It doesn't do us any legitimate good, as well as it's not an American-based company. So I don't.
Wow, you see that, Zach? They've already got the notice about President Trump up there. Charlie, put that again. Hold that up again. We are fortunate that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. Please stay tuned. Wow, they actually posted that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Scott, no, that was fine, Angie. I get folks send me that stuff all the time, Angie, and I love it. So thank you.
Yeah, I mean, somebody just posted on here. Scott McClory just said the alternative app they're switching his red notes. They'll replace it with something, and hopefully it's an American-based, American-financed business.
Well, I'll be honest with you guys. You all know that I'm an Elon fanboy, and we're not going to discuss his politics because I'm not going to get into that because I'm not happy about that. But everybody's saying, well, rumors are since he's real good with the Chinese government because he's the only company that has a full factory over there. I
was in the pool.
Yeah, there was definitely no chub going on in the MRI machine. Okay, but that since he's got the only company in China has to be partly owned by China. He was the first business that was first automobile business allowed to come in and open up a factory that wasn't partially owned by the Chinese. That maybe he could own it. But you know what? With X going on or Twitter, okay, Digging Louisiana. I think he's got enough on his plate right now, guys. He's running 5 companies. I don't really think he needs to run a 6th. Let some big U.S. conglomerate work with him or take it over partly, but
very, very much so.
But I will tell you right now, in my lifetime, that's the first time that I can remember the government banning something that big.
Well, it's
Get back
government.
on the black ice, Ray Ray.
What happened?
Ray Ray put black ice in Compton. That was well, you know, it used to be a drug out there. You might know. Might be before your time.
Well, Grandma Kelly, WTF, you're right.
See, you're
Ronnie, what's happening?
Yeah, Matt says the same thing. As much as I love fishing, I'm not going out on a lake. And
No way.
there's just too many of those videos of some guy driving his truck out there to get to his little ice spot and hits a soft spot, and you just see the truck sink. There's just too many of those videos out there. Yeah, no, Hobo Rob, I'm not doing that either, sir. No. That's exactly right, Greg. It's called natural selection. That's exactly right. Oh, wow. Greg says his wife's it's working on hers right now. Good evening, Nick. Good evening, Northern Found.
Greg wants to know if you saw the video that he sent you on Facebook. And
No,
Scott's saying to check your Facebook Messenger as well.
And JP Lawns is at 94 likes.
Woohoo!
Perfect. You guys are awesome. We'll run a race here in a minute. After Rob does his checks.
Nice, Greg. Pretty funny. Congrats on your silver rosy, Greg. Well, Matt, there's a lot of people. I know somebody that's a civilian contractor. Actually, I'm not sure if they're in this chat. No, they're not in the chat, but they used to be part of our group out west. They're a civilian contractor for the Department of Defense, and they're not allowed to have TikTok on their phone or any device in their household. So if you work for the Department of Defense or anything in the U.S. military, you can't have TikTok.
I'm by 2 large military bases. Well, one large and one medium sized, sort of small. But I was talking with some of them. These are smarter people, higher up people. They're like, you got to leave your phones at the door. No phones are allowed in. You got your own little locker to put your little phone in, but no phone is allowed in.
Yeah, and that's probably what's going to happen, Tom. It's probably going to get sold to a U.S. company. I would be Mathau. I am Walter Mathau, Paula. You can ask Denise. When I'm in pain, yes, I'm a pretty grumpy old man. I try very hard to work on not being that when I'm in a lot of pain, because I try to be cognizant of that. So there's my other quarter word for the night.
Well, look at 2 big words in one night.
Here's something that actually matters to us. Grandma Kelly just checked her CapCut, and it's blocked also.
Now I'm going to show you guys how really old Fod Codger is. I don't even know what CapCut is. Charlie doesn't either.
You guys are idiots. This is 2024.
To what?
What?
It's 2024. Did you guys know that?
No, it's 2025 actually.
Oh yeah, well shit.
What the hell? He just called us idiots and said it's 2024.
At least I'm only a year behind. You guys are decades behind the time.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
No. I mean, where
Nobody in chat knows what it is.
Where I say that's important is how much reliance and use we're using off of Chinese companies, the Chinese-owned companies, because if all this stuff got blocked at the same time, because they're saying Red Nuts was down and a couple other ones were down, if all this stuff got blocked at the same time, those are all Chinese-owned. And remember that Chinese would not allow us to have those kinds of businesses in their country, but they're fighting for the right to have their business in ours. So
yeah, see, that's what they're saying. They argued in front of the Supreme Court that you're infringing upon my right of free speech, which is the bedrock of your First Amendment. Yeah, well, guess what? That free speech applies to Americans and American companies, okay? We don't have to honor that if you're outside the United States, okay? I love how people can think they can come over here not being American and go, oh, I want your civil rights when it suits them, fine. But like Zach said, if you're in their country, they shut your ass down.
Not that I like watching violent videos, but do any of you guys ever watch the Karens in other countries, American Karens or
Yeah, there's
Westernized?
that one video where she says you can't, and he just smacks the shit out of her, Zach. That is, I know exactly what video you're talking about, Zach. It is
I've
one
seen
of the
I've seen a couple of
goes,
these.
this ain't America, woman, and just
We're not laughing at her pain. We're laughing at her understanding of where her rights actually do exist.
yeah. It's like my buddy Steve said, the retired cop, Zach. He says, I don't condone domestic violence, but sometimes I understand it.
Greg says, I don't do TikTok and I don't do Teamer. Me neither.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
here's two others.
I only have two social media apps on, or three social media apps on my phone: YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. All three of those work.
But Charlie,
Hey,
Don
Mr.
says same message on Lemonade and Red Note. I don't know what either one of those are.
I don't know what those are. Dolores was talking about Red Note, that everybody was going to be jumping over there.
Understand who you're giving your personal information and complete and total
She's
access.
not doing it.
She all that
She's
stuff.
not. But she said she was deleting her Facebook. I guess that's a movement they're doing now. Everybody's getting rid of their Facebook. I got rid of Facebook a long time ago just because it got hacked. And I was like, I'm done with that.
It's another Chinese. It's a forum that caters to middle-class Chinese users' niche interests and hobbies. A lifestyle guide on dining and travel, and a search engine for questions big and small. Okay, another Chinese app.
Well, I mean,
Did Don say they went off too?
yeah.
I think your dad just dropped something in there.
Matt says, I'm only on MySpace and OnlyFans.
Correct, Nick. That's enough distractions for me. I don't need any more.
I just saw it, Greg. Oh, that's definitely what they're worried about, Matt. I mean, like I say, anybody in the military is not allowed to have that on their app. Anybody working for the Department of Defense is not allowed to have that app. And we had. I did, Scott. I just saw his video, Scott.
I was reading that one right now.
Welcome
Hey,
aboard.
Charlie.
What's that?
Let me see if I can pull this up, Charlie.
Yep. You want to go full screen?
Rob mainly Dirtfishing sent this, Charlie. He goes, Minardo, is this you on a cruise?
Oh, I know. He sent me that. Play
Is
it.
it? Nah, that dude's missing the hair on his top of his head.
Why isn't it playing?
I don't know. Those are some smooth moods, buddy.
It's playing on my Facebook.
Here it goes.
Oh,
I mean, this guy's just loving life, okay?
Oh, I'm glad he had an undershirt on. I was going to say, what in the hell? You guys remember that old parody song, Grab a Slab, from the 90s? The three fat guys. I'll find it.
Grab a slab from the 90s. Huh.
Yeah, Patty makes a good point. I don't like a Chinese company on it, but there are tons of people making a living on TikTok, like on YouTube. Hopefully China will sell it to somewhere in the U.S. Well, I would think they could sell. Couldn't they sell just like the U.S. version to the U.S.? I don't know how that works, but
what they'll do is they will break off X percentage of the company, and they'll sell it to shell companies. It's like they'll be able to retain, say, 40%. I don't know the numbers. They'll be able to retain 40%. The other is going to have to be sold to a U.S. company. Well, the U.S. company is allowed to be 40% Chinese owned. So if they own 40% originally, then they sell it to 10 companies that they also own 40% of an interest in. It's one of those shell games that they'll do to be able to retain control and continue doing it. And it will work because capitalists will say, hey, all I got to do is put my name on this, and I earn X percentage of money. So it's just kind of one of those things. But anyway, that's politics. Who cares?
Moon says, I hope they don't ban Chinese food.
Congrats on your silver Rosie out of Coinstar, Chris.
Wow, you're back. All right, Mr. Rob, let's do a race for JP's. Let's throw out a test kit.
Oh, wow. I went to go see what CapCut was, and it wouldn't even show me.
I still don't know what it is.
CapCut is an editing program for videos. That's what a lot of people use.
But is it a Chinese company, Zach?
Yeah.
Mark C, what's happening? He says Kevin O'Leary offered $20 billion to buy TikTok.
Yeah, Kevin O'Leary's got that kind of money.
Yeah, but 20 billion is not very much money in the scope of TikTok.
Look at this.
No, I heard it's supposedly worth 80 to 90 billion.
Yeah, they probably pull in 20 billion a month in ad revenue.
John says his friend got a 1909 V-nickel out of a vending machine last week.
Is he taking a dig at you, or do you think his friend got one?
Huh?
Is your brother taking a dig at you, or do you think his friend got one?
I think it's true. Hey, Lance, what's up, bud?
Yes, outdoors.
Let me just double check a couple names, Charlie.
You got it. Wayne, what's happening, buddy? Apparently so, Greg. I need to go to vending machines. Diana says, double check mine. Oh, you're in there.
Yeah, you're in there, Mercury. The list, people only get removed from the list if Rob takes advice from others and does computer cleaning or something while he's on a live stream, or if you haven't been here in several months.
Yeah, you have to be here for at least not 6 weeks to be on there. So yes, I have added Eaton Beach. And yes, because I'm a fair guy, I will put Ray Diggs in.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
SoCal Thumbs Downs really piss Rob off.
You know what? I'm taking a new attitude on that. I don't care.
Neither do I.
There you go, buddy.
I don't legitimately care about anybody's opinion or whether or not they like my videos. The reality is I will give things a thumbs down if I don't like them, mainly because I don't like them and I don't want to see that kind of stuff again. So that's likely what's happening when pop up in your feeds. I'm getting them fed into my home screen feed channels that I'm not subscribed to, and it's like I immediately go, don't recommend a channel that is children. I don't want them on my feed. I don't go on the internet to hang around with children. So if they recommend me a 10 or a 12-year-old making videos or doing things on camera, I thumbs down that video, and if it comes up on my home screen, don't recommend this channel.
I only thumbs down it if the thumbnail is what do you call it, clickbait. If what they show in the thumbnail or say in the title is not in there and it's an obvious clickbait, I'll give it a thumb down. Besides that, if I don't like it, I just leave. I just move on.
I thumbs down it not to be down to the person who makes it. I thumbs down it because I don't want to see that kind of content. Whatever it may be, I didn't like it. And that's what helps your algorithm to feed you things that you're actually going to like to watch is from what you thumbs up and you thumbs down. Other than that, as I'm just scrolling, I thumbs up almost every video I watch.
We got Osfox in there, Charlie. So
perfect. And if you're outside of the States, it will be a gift card of equal value. So
Digging Out the Carolina says sometimes he delivers to Oshkosh and they make him make sure that TikTok isn't on his phone either.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, if any government's going to spy on you, the U.S. wants the U.S. doing the spying. They don't want to compete with China for the information.
Makes sense.
We got our own spine to do, and they're taking up microphone time. We want to share.
What is that thing with the drone still going on, or have you guys heard?
Yeah, that
anything
kind of
about
just
it?
died over the last couple of weeks, didn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard much about it, but it was like a big thing for a while.
Well, the people got done playing their sensation, and the majority of folks came to the realization that if there's drones over the military bases, it's because they belong to the military. We don't really let other people fly drones over our restricted areas.
Hey, Josh, what's up, bud?
Yes, Parker.
Thank you for stopping by, Josh. 508 Magnets.
Yeah, Gary, they've been wanting to do DJI drones for a long time. There's a brand of home camera systems they want to do, or they already did. I forget what brand it was. I'm glad I didn't buy that because it looked really good. It's just one of those things, and realistically, don't be mad about it. You're American, support America.
All righty, Mr. Charlie, we're good to go. 3 shuffles.
3 shovels,
And
you guys.
What are we doing the race for?
We are doing this for a test kit, and this is for the JP raid that you guys went over and did. Thank you very much. Good luck to
All righty,
everybody.
guys. 3, 2, 1.
Good luck, good luck, good luck.
What? There we go, Rob.
And you got a special guest tomorrow, right, Rob?
No, he pushed it back till next week.
Oh, okay.
We were going to have Greg from Finding America up, but after he told me he was not Finding America. I'm sorry, Greg from Yankee Down South Adventures to talk about the upcoming Meridian, Mississippi hunt. Mm-hmm. But after he told me, can I come on Sunday? He found out he had to work this week, so we pushed it back a week. It will be a week from tomorrow. And he asked me, he says, Rob, do you know who won the free event? They haven't bought a ticket yet. And I started laughing because I'm like, no, Greg, it's Charlie. He definitely hasn't bought a ticket yet.
Nope. It's this guy.
Now,
right.
I'm excited about that.
Realistically, Rob, since it's so cold in the frozen north, you should be able to find plenty of decent detecting channels that actually have the time to interview with you that may not have the time before.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Zach. That'd probably be a good idea over the next 2 months to get them.
We've been trying to get Greg Finding America up. I know that he's been working on it, so hopefully soon.
Well, I mean,
there's a great one to have up here.
There's a lot of guys in the frozen north that just can't do, guys and girls that just can't do a whole lot now. It's too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh wow, Greg says Mr. Beast also climbed in and buying Tic Tac. He probably has the money. Alrighty, guys, there's the 19-second fade. Tom Riley's out there. Greg's up there, Yankee Down South. But who's flying up? Here comes Ronald Biasi. Here comes Burkles. We haven't seen Burkles in a while.
No.
And here comes it's going to be Gary's. Boom!
Boom! Gary, congratulations, sir.
I think I saw Gary.
Yeah, Gary was here.
Gary, are you here still? Throw a comment in there.
He just jumped up there. One of them did. Do you any chance you can hand me my phone? You all right?
Comment there. Gary's here. Awesome, Gary. There. I will put the email across the bottom there. Hit me up, sir. The JR
Is Gary here?
Yep, Gary is here.
There's just another piddlywink distraction. It doesn't matter. We try not to do politics.
No.
We prefer to stay on scientific matters like whether or not ice can form without water or.
Doug McClure jumped in and said, Rob was talking about clickbait because I changed the thumbnail to the dehydrated water picture. And Doug McClure jumps in and goes, I'm here for the dehydrated water. This better not be clickbait.
Charlie, what did you offer up there? Was it the
test kit?
Test kit.
Gary wants to pass it on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what do you want to rerun it or what do you
you want to run a race again, Rob?
Yeah, let's run another race.
All right. This is rerunning for the gold test kit.
We'll do it, Gary. So you guys, Gary is passing this on to one of you. Very nice of you, Gary. Yeah, I saw Metal Detector Mermaids. She's going to move from the Xterra Pro. I think she's getting it serviced because it seems to be having some issues, and she's going to try the Simplex on the beach.
Nice. Her first. Well, let's talk about that as soon as the race is over. Alrighty, guys. 3, 2, 1. We're going to re-race.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. Except for that guy, Alpha Ninja. I hope your duck is swimming in dehydrated water.
Charlie, I'm going to give you a piece of advice here that might work well for you in life.
What's that?
You should be as nice to Alpha Ninja as you can because this dude has more pictures. I personally hope you alienate the guy and he just blows you out. Alpha Ninja, my emails on my about page is Jackson@gmail.com.
It can't get no worse than that deer picture. I tell you what.
I'm sure it can. Just give him a chance. So I'd actually prefer that you do alienate him, but you are my friend, and I will give you the advice of be nice to the people that have the dirt.
Thinking that she'll be getting the Deus too. Oh wow! I love that Deus too. Can we see that original picture again? I don't have it, Greg. Sorry, buddy.
What picture?
The deer picture.
Oh, most of us have it.
No, you guys don't have it no more.
The only way you get me to say that is there's a tracking number for a package that's about 3 foot long.
Huh?
The only way I'm deleting mine is if there's a tracking number for a package about 3 foot long.
Alrighty, guys, coming up on the 19-second fade here.
They better not, Brad.
Rocky Mountain Brad's up front. Scratchmaster. Oh, Miss Mermaid's up there too. Silver Paws. Who's the clown behind Brad?
Hi, Maddie.
See the name.
Congratulations, Lawrence.
Boom.
I got an answer for Maddie as soon as we figure out the winner of the race. Pat Paw, are you still here? We're looking for Pat Paw, Gypsy Lola, Grease Monkey, 7 Stacks, or Rick Hay.
7 Stacks was here earlier.
Yeah, Papa was here earlier.
Yeah, so we're looking for Pat Paw, Gypsy Lola, Grease Monkey, 7 Stacks, or Rick Hay.
I have got the timer going, guys.
Go ahead and run that one.
Rob, mainly dirt fishing. We showed off your funny earlier. Yeah, Angie's here. Angie's here, but not. It's got to be Tom King or it's got to be Rick.
Well, Angie's in 5th.
Oh, Angie's here. Okay, I'm sorry.
I was trying to screw with Angie. We're going to call that a Rick win again. We're not calling it an Angie win. It's a Rick
if Angie's here,
adventure.
Angie and Rick, it would be an Angie win.
It's a Rick family adventure win.
That's right. So
All
she
right,
doesn't get the credit.
Has anybody claimed it above? Has 7 Stacks claimed it?
I haven't seen any of them.
I haven't seen them.
We're almost
there.
Participants. All right, 7 Stacks is not showing in the chat, and neither is Gypsy Lola or Grease Monkey. And Adventures with Papaw hasn't been here. Oh,
yeah,
Papaw's
right there.
Right under Angie's
Oh,
comment.
man, you just beat the buzzer, Papaw.
Barely got it, Papaw. Congrats.
Good night.
Okay, we got that one done. Maddie was asking if I got the tracking number from a gold panning kit that I won from her and Johnny the other night. Not only did I get the tracking number today, but I have the gold panning kit. Very nice.
Nice.
A couple other things here on the ground. So yes, Maddie, I did get the tracking number and I got the gold panning kit. Thank you guys very much.
That was from Maddie and Johnny?
That was from Maddie's Nifty Creations and Johnny's
Corner. Nice. All right, Papa, there's my email there, Lawrence. Hit me up, bud.
I know Angie's just so close for Angie.
Oh, poor Angie. Darn
Wow,
it.
Charlie. Wow,
Darn,
Charlie.
darn. All right,
Angie,
well,
come into my stream tomorrow. It'll be warmer and gentler and kindler, okay?
no, well, I'll be there, Angie. Let's run a race for one of these gift cards.
Thank you, Lucinda.
We'll do a comment picker for this. So that way.
We had fun doing this, Lucinda, as you can tell.
Oh, absolutely. Rob, can you set up a comment picker?
Yes, I can, actually. Troy sat here that Sunday morning, came over, and he saw all the different channels and screens I had to redo, Charlie, and open and close everything. He's like, I'm not doing this stuff. This is way too much work.
All right, you guys, Digging It Back is setting up a comment picker for a $25 gift card at Digging It Detectors.
Wow, $25 gift card? Wow.
If you will plug in DID, Rob.
You just want to do a DID?
Yeah, you do enough.
If you guys are looking to buy detector equipment, definitely enter. If you're not looking to buy detector equipment, don't enter. Leave it for people who will buy and use it.
Yep.
You know,
Absolutely.
That's just a courtesy. I won't use detector equipment. I leave myself out of it, but most of you guys are detectors.
All right, Charlie, it's up there.
There you go, guys. Just enter DID if you want in on it. Yeah, I guess we'll let that run around for about a minute, Rob. Is that what you normally do?
Yeah, about a minute.
No, Olin, DID. Olin.
Dolores is dominant. Just remember it like that. You'll tap it in right every time.
You're killing me.
This is for Digging It Detectors.
Has it been 2 hours yet?
What happened?
Has it been 2 hours yet?
Yeah.
Pat puts Diddy.
I think Diddy had his own problems.
You don't have to have a detector already, but if you're getting into the hobby or something like that, do it. We're just enter if you're going to use it.
There's plenty of accessories you can get if you need.
Absolutely.
If you plan on doing detecting.
Gregor Gibson says deer is dead.
And here's the website where the gift card is good for. It's Digging It Detectors. They are Charlie's sponsor. They give away a lot of nice stuff, including that $50 digger that they're giving away a little bit later tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, not only is the digger nice, the leather sheath is nice, and it's got the piece you can slide your pinpointer down in.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
From outward appearances, it also appears to be dehydrated waterproof.
So, folks, if you can't be a jock, then be a jock supporter, okay?
Oh, wow. Where'd Scott Jarvie go? The chat is screaming on this side.
Scott Jarvie's there.
I'm trying to get him wrenched up.
Yeah, I was saying they lost the wrench again. Yep, absolutely, Diana. Welcome to the chat, Diana. But yes, absolutely. You can buy a lot of stuff with that.
And we got 3 more of those going to go out.
Yeah, you're busy with your phone.
There we go.
Wow, Charlie, we got 92 good people in here.
Sweet. You guys are awesome. And how many people entered so far? Rob, can you see?
62 I'm showing on my screen.
62? 94 on the likes. Great. Thank you guys so much.
Well, it's like Zach said, if everybody, we've got some people in here that aren't metal detectors. So,
Yeah.
If you can't use it, guys, no sense wasting it.
No. Chris says 95. Can we get 5 more?
I remember to hit it about a half an hour ago.
I don't know if I did.
Good evening, Beard and Risha. Welcome to the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Detecting with Jim. Welcome to the chat, Detecting with Jim.
Can you pin that?
Casper. Welcome, Paul.
Can you pin that comment for me, Charlie? Pin up DID's website.
Let me go in there. Did you just put it in?
Yeah, I put it in under your name.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I had it there for a second, Zach. Hold on.
I can put it up again.
I replace it in the pin.
Yeah,
I got it.
no, I was talking the pinned comment on YouTube, not the one they read, the one they can click. He did.
Oh,
Wow,
okay.
Madness was 105 on the
Hold on.
likes.
Yeah, Scott, we were talking about that a few minutes ago, Scott.
Yep, Donna says 105 as well. Oh, Melody's here. Hi, Mel. She's asleep by now. Where are we at now? Are you ready to do this thing?
66.
It's been long enough.
Yeah, it was up there, Zach. I saw it, and I can't find it now.
Don't worry about it.
What's
All
that?
right, guys, let's run this race, this comment picker. All righty, guys.
This
3,
race.
2, 1 for a $25 gift certificate from Digging It Detectors. Go.
Let's go. Good luck, good luck, good luck.
I saw my name first. That's not a good sign.
Could come back around.
Boom! Culver!
Congratulations, Culver.
Getting into detecting sooner than you thought. That's nice. That's a nice card right there.
Culver, hit me up, bud. jrdigitback@gmail.com. It's on the banner right there, scrolling along. Big congrats.
He's up there in the high country of Colorado. I feel bad for those guys. Snow, snow, and snow.
Oh, yeah, that would just be miserable. I guess if you're used to it, it's not a thing. I don't know if you ever get used to it.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever get used to it either.
He sent me pictures of outside of his house. I'm like, I wouldn't go outside. He says, I'm not, but I still got to go to work.
Well, thank you, Greg. Greg says followed 4 or 5 new channels tonight. Thank you, Greg. Scott says I
Awesome,
missed you
Greg.
guys on Sunday morning, but my story's got me working so much. Sorry, Scott, but we appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, Paula. Be a jock supporter.
Oh, so TikTok owns CapCut, Rob.
Ah, well, that's definitely why that went off.
There's a larger company called BitDance or something like that that owns a lot of the smaller of the other companies.
Mm.
Companies owning companies.
Yep. Damn TikTok tonight.
Torchy, how's it going?
Howdy, Miss Torchy.
Back in just a second.
Alrighty, sir. Well, let's do another one, Rob, because we have 3 more to give out, and we still got this sheet.
Absolutely.
Got this digger to get out. Do you want them to type the same thing again, or does it matter?
Yeah, let's actually make it the
Digging It Detectors. That's a long one.
well, you know what, Charlie? We're giving away free stuff, so they can type Digging It Detectors.
Okay. So we're gonna do another one, guys, for another gift card. Imagine if Colby wins again. We get back to back.
There's what you type this time, guys. Digging It Detectors, just like their logo.
Hey, Pat, past and present. Appreciate you stopping by there, sir.
Denise just came home, Charlie, but we do not want her to come up on the screen.
What's that?
I said Denise just came home, but we do not want her up on the screen.
Why?
She's pissed off at technology at the moment.
Oh.
We might be getting some F-bombs onto the screen. Shut it down. Shut it down now.
Uh-oh.
She's trying to link up her dad's diabetes tester to the phone, and it's not the two aren't syncing up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she spends a lot of time on the phone. The company's trying to get her dad stuff for the best possible deals, and she finally got a deal to get him that arm thing where you could just put the the phone and boop, test it, and it gives you your blood reading.
I've seen.
We've got 57 people in this one, so everybody's Mr. Minnick's terrible speller.
Huh? What did he type in? You got it right. Digging It Detectors. Did he type something else before?
Everything shall be all right. Yeah, it's rough here, isn't it?
Now what do you got going on? Coffee? She's scrubbing the floor?
No, she's petting the cat's belly.
Oh, okay.
But I will tell you a scrubbing the story, Charlie. I will tell him the scrubbing the floor story. The part of that joke, that story. All right, we'll do that after this race, Charlie.
Sounds good.
All righty, guys. We got 68 people in. We've had it up here for over a minute. So here we go, guys. $25 gift card to Digging It Detectors. 3, 2, 1.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. And boom!
Tom Terry.
Congratulations, Tom.
Nice, Tom.
All right, let's have the story there, sir.
Ooh, story time.
Story time with Rob.
This is a new one because it just happened yesterday. So we were getting, or no, that was this morning, right? When did we do the shower? Was it last night? This morning? So she says, "Hey, do you want to go down to the phone place and get this bill on our phone figured out?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, I'm going to hop in the shower." And I go, "Okay, I'll be right behind you." So she gets in the shower and she's like, "All right, I'm just about done. Shut up." So I come in and I do the soapy hand thing. And then she gets done, she gets out, and I get in the shower. So she comes in and she does the soapy hand thing, and she leaves. And then she comes in, and because I'm having trouble with the hip, Charlie, I have trouble standing. So she helps dry my back off and my leg off that I can't reach. So she gets that done, and she's doing all this, and she says, "Oh, I'm also making you breakfast." So I get out of the shower, soapy hands. So I get out of the shower, and I come in, and she says, I got your breakfast in the microwave." So I go to get it out of the microwave, and I go, or no, I get in there, and there's eggs made on the sink or in the stove. And I go, "These my eggs?" And she goes, "No, yours are in the microwave." And I go, "Well, whose eggs are these?" And she goes, "Well, they're mine." And I go, "Well, why haven't you eaten them yet?" She goes, "Oh, I don't know. I was just out here mopping the floor and sweeping things up and taking care of the cats and doing this. It's not like I was in the shower helping you do anything that I haven't had time to eat my own breakfast yet." And she went on and on and on, Charlie, and that was just a bad question to ask right now.
You must have felt this small right there at that moment.
Nope, I just opened up my microwave and got my eggs and sat down.
It's a good.
Yes, Miss Leanne, they had ham in them this time.
It's a good thing he thought enough to stop and ask. Otherwise, he'd have walked by the stove, slurped down the eggs real quick. She came out.
Could you imagine that?
Yeah, that'd have been bad, Zach, because she doesn't like ham in her eggs, so she would not have eaten those. So yes, that would have been bad. And she wanted me to remind you just now, and she says, "I gave you half my buttered bagel that had cinnamon sprinkles on it." And she doesn't normally give up her bagel choice. She doesn't share food very.
There you go. Shannon's got it right. Slob. That would have been really bad, says Maddie.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Absolutely, Grandma Kelly. Did you catch Rob? The said your hands at the second computer.
I just read that.
Well, Miss Maddie, I know she's a keeper. She's still deciding whether I'm a keeper or not. She says the jury's out.
All right, now I'm not sure we've ever asked this question. Where did she rescue you from? I mean, where did you meet her?
No, you got it right the first time.
She was one of my customers at my flea market video store. She was into collecting Disney movies, and I was one of the few guys that actually had the out-of-print Disney movies. And so I met her. I met her and her folks, and she became a customer of mine. She spent zillions of dollars, and then she went out with me.
Wow, so she likes vintage things.
Was your pickup line, "I've smelled Michael Jackson"?
Was my pickup line what?
Was your pickup line, "I've smelled Michael Jackson"?
I probably believe that probably came up within the first one or two dates, Zach, and I'm sure it did. Yes.
I mean,
actually, Zach, you want to know what's funny? Is we have been together so long. I had just started working for Disney, right? Yeah, I was brand new with Disney then. So no, I hadn't even met Michael Jackson then.
You can always tell when somebody smelled Michael Jackson because they tell you within the first 10 minutes. They're like, "Do you know that I've smelled Michael Jackson?"
I do know. Never mention that around a bunch of guys you're playing poker with. I do know that.
Yeah, it just doesn't. Yeah, that's not.
I recommend.
That's not good.
Cat Vic says she got me in a no-kill shelter.
She,
Oh, you didn't? Oh, she
Wow.
says now you can let everybody know that I asked you out. Wow, I bet she's been regretting that for the last 27 years.
Yeah, what a mistake that was.
It was her way of getting all the money back from those things. Oh, now she's asking me what we did on our first date.
What'd you
Oh,
do?
man, I opened a Pandora's box that Rob isn't going to survive.
I got it close, guys. I said we went and saw Lethal Weapon 3, and she said we saw Lethal Weapon 4. Hey, that's not bad, guys, for 27 years ago. I at least got the movie.
What was she wearing?
Oh, fuck, I couldn't tell you that.
What was the date?
And she said, what restaurant did we go to?
Yeah, where'd you guys go for dinner?
I got $5 on it. He can tell you what car he drove.
It was what?
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait for him to come back to the camera. I got $5. Says he remembers the car. Anybody want to take a bet?
Richie. We probably took her car because she had a nicer car.
But what kind of car?
And if we took her car, it was a Nissan 240.
Exactly. He knew exactly what car it was.
Zach, you'll remember this. It was the one where they only did it 1 year. In the windshield, it had the holographic readout for the speedometer, heads-up display for the readout. Oh, Paul, don't do that shit to me, Paul.
What color, Rob? Don't look.
Denise has brown eyes that have a slightly gray smoke to them.
I would say green, but if she says it's technical, I would say hazel.
Hazel is brown with a slight gray smoke.
She's still quizzing me on what restaurant it was, guys, and she said it was a small restaurant in Port Richey.
Crap, we got Rob in trouble.
Port Richey doesn't have any chain restaurants.
This is perfect.
Yeah, but it's past her
Oh,
bedtime.
she's
She's really questioning now.
No, we went there with your folks.
Yeah, show me treasure.
That's right.
Oh, we went to Chili's. Okay, she gave me a hint. She gave me a hint and said there was a pepper in the logo. So yeah, we went to Chili's.
Here, look at.
Wow, she might as well told you where you guys went. A hint.
Pat knows
What that
exactly.
Pat says, my wife's eye colors are 42 triple D. I've met Pat's wife, and Pat is absolutely correct on that. Yeah, look at Nick Molnar says, this is the reason I don't let my wife anywhere near my streams. You're a good man, Nick.
Well, Nick, in the interest of your safety, I agree with you. But in the interest of my entertainment, I don't agree with you.
That's right.
I would prefer they enter often.
Past and present says Denise is a saint taking in strays like Rob.
She really is.
Inspired for us animals.
It's hilarious.
That was great.
It's February 7th.
Now I never mind.
No, because I always remember your birthday because it's exactly, and the guys are going to roll on this one.
Don't tell her what you associate her birthday with. It's not getting well.
Why
Don't
get her roses, and the price hasn't gone up yet for Valentine's Day.
So you've now associated with her birthday with discount flowers. You're not going to live that day.
Absolutely. Because I am a cheap bastard, okay?
I got you beat, Rob. My wife was in California for a while. She came home. She actually came home on our anniversary, right? And I'm like, let's go out to dinner. She's like, okay. So we go to this hole in the wall sushi place. We get done eating, and I give the guy the coupon for $15 for 2 people.
Charlie, that's a class move right there.
Oh.
Did she freak out,
Oh,
Charlie?
she killed me. I can't live it down to this day.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
No, me neither.
I didn't either.
Move, okay?
It's food.
And you saved
Oh my God. Way to go, Nick.
She's probably sleeping because I'm sure she would comment it by now. She was not happy.
Oh, I think that's great. Hey, trust me, Denise and I use coupons or discounts for every single thing we can. Guys, we went to Chick-fil-A today for a late lunch, and they're offering that key lime shake right now. So I think, you know what, let me try that. For 2 people, for the number one order, the regular order, and just the only add-on, the dollar difference or whatever was a shake, it was $22 and change for 2 people at Chick-fil-A. What happened to those days for 2 people at $12 at a fast food place?
Right?
There you go, Shannon. Oh, no, Fairy Dust. We're combining those now. We're combining coupons with senior discounts.
She might be, Mike. I think Greg's wife is the opposite.
Absolutely. Denise does this. Hey, guys, we go down to Whiskey Wings, the sports bar we play trivia on Tuesday nights. We've been doing this for years. And they started, if you show up on Black Friday, the shopping morning, they open up at 11 a.m. and you could buy up to $500 in their gift cards for 50% off. So we go there every Black Friday, and we get the $500 of gift cards for $250, and then we use them throughout the year while we're playing trivia. So not only are we getting all our food half off, they honor it for drinks and beer too. And then if you win, if you're one of the 3 winners and you get the gift card, you can use the discount card and the gift card. And some nights we come out of there, guys, with having a fun night for trivia, and we haven't spent anything.
So you're doing it wrong, Rob. You got to figure out how to somehow get them to give you $1 or $2 back.
Oh, and not only that, they have a birthday thing. So I got a free birthday brownie and ice cream this week too. Yeah, Mr. Minix, I miss those days.
Right now, the only way you can get the good food deals at the fast food restaurants is if you download the app and blah, 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 and it's annoying.
Oh, yeah, Maddie, the 2 for $20 Applebee's right now is the best deal out there going right now. Yeah, it's a nice night out, and it's not going to break the bank. Absolutely.
How many more years you got till you start going for the lunch specials because they're $2 cheaper?
Oh, we've been doing that for years with we have the Chinese place down here that does the food at your table, that does all the cooking at your table where you sit at the big rectangle table with like 12 people. We have a place here that's $3 less if you get there before 6 p.m. So we make sure we get there before 6 p.m. on that night because it's the exact same dinner, but it's $3 less.
Look at Brad's. I didn't know that. They were married in divorce court.
You You can get married at a courthouse.
This was a divorce courthouse.
It's the same. It's the same. It's the same branch.
Yeah, I would imagine they do both there.
Yeah.
My brother got married in a courthouse, and when he showed us the wedding pictures, we didn't get to go for whatever reason. But when he showed us the wedding pictures, the bastard didn't even take his fucking Bluetooth out of his ear. So he had his wireless headphone in his ear.
That's bad. Okay, that's bad.
Yeah.
She didn't notice until she saw the pictures. You didn't even take that out. And even I said something. I'm the brash one in my family, believe it or not. You know, even I said something. I'm like, Christ, you didn't even take your Bluetooth out? That was the first thing I noticed. And she turned red and got pissed off. No, you didn't.
Yeah, J. Paul, our Little Caesars doesn't do $6 pizzas anymore. I went there the other day to get their $5 pizza, and it was $8.99. And I was like, when the hell did that happen? And they went, Rob, the 90s are over.
We're getting
Well,
close.
supposedly, Bill, they give you a little bigger proportions.
Let's do another gift card, Rob.
We can do that.
We're getting close. Same thing, I guess.
Oh,
What's
you're
wrong?
not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy, Charlie.
Why? What is she bringing you now?
Well, I just got a bowl of fresh cut strawberries where she just cut the strawberries.
That's a nice snack.
And we have a friend that makes this. We usually eat it with apples, but it's.
How does this work? He doesn't know where they went for dinner, doesn't know the color of her eyes, doesn't remember what she's wearing, and she's still bringing him stuff.
Well, because Denise is an enabler, and it makes her feel good that she helps him with so much. His existence is dependent upon her, which makes her feel whole.
We call
What
this
the hell
apple
is
dip.
that?
It's called apple dip. It's made with brown sugar and what else, hon? Cream cheese, vanilla, and brown sugar, and you dip your strawberry or apple in it. It's a fruit dip. It is beyond good. See, Charlie, I keep telling you, you ever get your fat ass down here one weekend, you will get treated to all this. Oh! Denise said, maybe.
Wow.
Don't go down. Don't go.
Wow.
All right. Make sure if you are going to go back on some kind of a special diet, Charlie, make it a point to go visit Rob's the week before.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely do it the week before.
I've been back on track since the first of the year.
Have you?
Yeah.
I'm not starting till after Super Bowl.
If it's any consolation, Rob, I have no plans of a diet in my future. So if you got any days open, just shoot me a window.
Greg says the look on Charlie's face. Yeah.
I wasn't gonna highlight that.
Yeah.
All righty, guys, type in Digging It Detectors.
Digging It Detectors again, guys, if you want a chance at a gift card.
I'm in.
Mike.
I just got done reading that.
All right, I missed that one.
Hey, Lyle.
Evening, Lyle.
Mr. Nash Landing's in the house. What's happening, Nash?
Absolutely, Maddie. We had a place here that did that. Ooh, Mr. Minnick says, try peanut butter, mayo, and sugar for dip. It's great. Ooh, that sounds good too, mister.
No,
You are exactly right, Diana.
peanut butter and mayonnaise mixed is not.
Awesome, Paula.
I don't know, Greg. She says, is this better than Denise's homemade donuts? I don't know about that. Those were absolutely yummy.
She
Hey,
better not
people
be
are calling
getting
me a
that
slob.
tomorrow. Hey, Ben Forks, how's it going? You better not be getting that tomorrow morning, Rob. There you go, Fluff Nugget.
It's a solid plan.
Fluff Nugget says, my retirement plan includes living at Rob's. It's actually Denise's.
And Denise, if it's any consolation or a comment in Fluff Nugget's favor, he is not known to burn things down. So,
He says he's not known to burn things down. Fluff Nugget, who wants to retire here. Look at Vernon. Look at that.
Hey,
That's
Rob.
not-
Did you get any special pictures from me this week or last week?
Yes, I did. Well, I'll show it after we run this. Alrighty, guys, 63 entries. This is for a $25 gift card from Digging It Detectors. And 3, 2, 1.
Good luck, good luck, good luck.
Oh, missed it.
Nice.
Congratulations, Mystic.
Congratulations, Mystic. All right, Zach, let me find that in my phone.
Hey, Rob. Ask Denise what it would take for us to get a durian fruit served to you on camera.
What kind of fruit?
A durian.
I don't know what a durian fruit is.
Durian.
Yeah, let's hear give you some of that.
Tell her that's your request for next week.
She's going to look that up.
It's considered a delicacy, Rob.
I got this picture from Zaxxon, Charlie, because he thinks he's hilarious.
Oh, I know.
Thinks it's hilarious?
In regards to Rob trying to burn down, I got stuff in my. His caption was, "So you just pour the gas on it and scrub, right, Rob?
And light it.
And light it." Zach, that oil would probably burn really, really nice, buddy.
Uh-huh.
She had nowhere near. I didn't put anywhere near that kind of pile in Denise's driveway.
We got most of it up.
Did you use the cat litter stuff?
Yeah, I just swept up all the messy stuff, and then I put cat litter on it, danced around for a couple of minutes, and swept that up. And I probably put some laundry soap on it, scrub that in a little bit. Most of it's up.
Mr. Menix says the aroma from the durian fruit is sensational, Rob, once you cut it open.
Mike the Greek has some durian wafers he can send
That's
around.
right. Mike can send you some durian wafers, he says.
Oh, okay. So it's not. It is a seasoned subtropical fruit cultivated in Indonesia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pretty good
It's
size.
from a tree species. Oh, I know. It's those hard nut things with the spikes on them. I didn't know those things were edible on the inside.
Oh, yeah. Super
Oh,
sweet.
wait a minute. Tasting the world's smelliest fruit. Okay, we're out right there. We're out right there. I just saw a headline. We're out right there.
Damn Google.
Stupid Google.
They would have brought that thing home, sliced it open, and they'd have been mad at me for a whole week. And you know what's fucking Zaxxon house still smells.
It looks gross.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I didn't scroll down for it. Mr. Mega says, make sure you cut it outside. That's a bad sign, people, okay?
Oh, man.
I don't know what that is either, Mike.
Oh, it's a delicacy.
Oh, it's a fish. It's a herring, traditional Swedish fish.
Read farther.
What does it smell like? It is more pungent than rotting fish. Oh, yeah, you guys are on a roll here tonight.
Basically, they let the fish rot for like 6 months, and then they can it. It's been known to build up so much pressure in the can when you open it, you actually get sprayed with that garbage.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are so bad.
All right, let's get that fourth one out. Then we can run the race for the digger, and we can close it out.
All right, guys, just type it in one more time.
One
You
more
know it's
round, guys.
You know it's
I'm
bad.
gonna-
Even
I'm gonna win it
Scott
this time.
McClurry's trying to warn you against eating that stuff, and Scott's usually pretty high up there on the jokes.
Yeah, Greg said Dorian and head cheese.
I was really hoping she'd bring one home. And you cut it in the house.
You guys are so bad. Messing with Denise with all the nice things she does for me.
Well, we kind of feel like she'd vicariously think that's your fault because you told her to do it. That's what we're sticking with. I mean, seriously, can you imagine the excuse? Well, my internet friends told me to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'd probably be outside with that fruit, Zach. All right, let me get over here.
You'd have to drive that stuff to a remote trash can and throw it away. It wouldn't be allowed in hers.
The durian and hot chip challenge. There you go, Rob.
Oh, no, that just doesn't even sound good. All right, folks, we have 86 good people watching, 109 likes.
Wow.
Nice.
All right, folks, we got 56 entries. That's about what we had last time.
That would be the end of it all there.
Chris says, next thing you know, Denise will be feeding Rob on camera. And Charlie just said that'll be the end of it.
Marty
Wow,
B
Mermaid
says
they're that bad. Wow, Mermaid says there's nowhere remote enough in that name Saberhood for that smell. I'm glad I looked that up because I would have went and had Denise put that on the grocery list.
It's a bummer. I wish you would have.
I don't even know where you would find it. No, I had to go to 17 stores to get your stupid fruit, and then she cuts it open.
She'd kill him.
No worries, Marty.
You would
That means Marty's getting up early to clean the house, guys.
That's right.
He said he's got to pick her up.
All righty, guys. 58 entries for a $25 another gift card from Fantastic. Yamill at Digging It Detectors. 3, 2, 1.
Good luck, good luck, good luck.
Do it, Mike.
Come on. I haven't seen Rob's name yet. Come on.
Oh, Texas Donna for the win. Congratulations, Donna. Just email me at jrdgaback@gmail.com. Get me your address, and I will get that out to you.
Congrats, Donna.
All right, Rob, we're at that 2-hour marker. You want to run the duck race for the last one? For the
Absolutely. Let's get that up here.
These over here, so don't lose them.
Texas Donna wants to give that to someone who has a detector. So, do you guys want to rerun that one or save it for next week? I'd say probably save it for next week.
Yeah, because I just literally took down the.
Okay, we can run that. We can run it tomorrow, Rob, on yours if you want.
Okay.
Mr. Minnick says he wants to donate a $2 bill for the DAL on this one, Rob. Zach?
Fantastic. Okay, so race number 7.
7.
Yeah, this will be our 7th race.
No.
Yeah, we had to rerun one. We had to rerun.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Rerun one. Yeah, say that fast 3 times.
Okay, Donna wants to hold hers and gift it to another race. Thank you, Donna.
Thank you, Donna. Alrighty, guys, shuffle characters. Shuffle characters. Shuffle one more time. And 3, 2. Oh, what are we racing for, Charlie?
We are racing.
I'm sure you are, past and present.
I'm going to go full screen just for a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
There it is, guys.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. It's really nice, super sturdy, works great. I've been using it. The pinpointer pouch works really well as well, so pretty nice. And it also has
That whole setup is good looking. That's just a good looking setup.
so your dirt falls through it. So that's pretty good. Really, really nice design. Well built as well. So
Very nice. And that's from Digging It Detectors. Link is pinned on the top of the chat there. Go over and check them out. Give them a little internet traffic. Helps their company out.
Yep. Much appreciate it. Really do. Yamill and Lehlani has been great to us. So, and they give us those gift cards to give out as well tonight. So thank you so much.
Reality is, out of everybody that's ever been in chat on your channels, they're probably the only two that haven't made fun of you guys.
Yeah, they're a really nice couple.
Yeah, I enjoyed meeting them at Florida Hunt.
Yep.
All righty, guys. We've shuffled them 4 times.
It's Fluff Nugget Nice and new cereal spoon.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's just your toothpick picker. All righty, guys. 3, 2, 1.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. John says, well, I'm his brother, so I'm going to win. Huh.
All righty, guys. 2 winners this race.
That's right. Thank you, Mr. Mannix.
Gonna win this race.
Gonna win this race. Beth says, yeah, Fluff, for you serial killers.
Yeah, spelled Cereal. Wow, honey, you're not even in bed yet, and he's doing this.
We're pretty sure you're in trouble, Rob, because it is about 45 minutes past her bedtime.
Yep.
It is way past her bedtime. But her dad had a little situation where she had to get up at 4 o'clock to take care of him, so she went back to bed, and she actually slept in today to about 10:30, which is unheard of for her. And she did grocery shopping tonight, Charlie, so she doesn't have to go out in the morning, so she can be here with us in the morning.
Oh, nice. I'm sure you'll send her out for something.
Just because she loves me so much, Charlie. Alrighty, guys, there's the 18-second fade. Florida Knox is up there. Lyle Okamoto. Park Rat. We have a Park Rat saying, and there's Tom Kingery again.
Park Rat sighting.
Here comes Brockton flying up. Kane's Coins. Mark's Asylum. Mystic Librarian. Is it going to be Mystic? Going to be a double winner? Boom! Yes, it is.
Congrats.
Always here, almost never wins. Good to see him win a couple of times in one night.
Is Mystics here in the state, Rob?
I believe he is. Yes, he's in Tampa.
Perfect. Hit me up.
That's your thumbnail?
That's the lock screen.
Ah, nice.
Well, all
righty, guys.
Ship
So
and ball
Mystic
at the
was
same
first.
time.
Is he checked in?
Yeah, Mystic's here.
Mystics here.
Let's check DAL. Minix had a $2 bill for DAL.
That's right.
Alrighty, let's try that right now.
So all us losers
Throw
still.
it down. 3, 2, 1. Last place is BNSS Odyssey. That would be Miss Beth.
That's right. And she's here.
Later,
She just commented.
Have a good night, PA.
Hey, that's
There
that's
she is right there. Boom.
We had 2 winners.
2 winners there.
Later, Dan. You have a good night, bud.
Mr. Mannix put up his email for you there, being US Odysseys. He'll take care of that $2 bill. Mystic, email Charlie.
Yep.
All right, guys. Charlie, then tomorrow will be my day to put up some good prizes, Mr. Charlie. Tomorrow.
Sounds good, sir. This was great. Good time again. A lot of laughs. Appreciate you all.
Again,
appreciate
guys,
you
it's
detectives
bye.
for taking care of us tonight. So,
Yep. Thanks for hanging out with us, good people.
Mhm.
And we will see you all in the morning.
Yeah, everybody take care.
Take
Take care, everybody. Thanks for being here tonight.
Buddy.